Okay, so I'm gonna try to make a quick video. This is super awkward for me and I look like shit, but I feel like shit, so it's only fair that I look like shit too. So today's a really big deal for me. I am 32 years old. I was first diagnosed with Hashimoto's thyroiditis 20 years ago. And I had chronic strep issues that I was getting every fucking month. I was getting strep, and so they finally went and they tested me and it came back positive for the antibodies for Hashimoto's, and I was put on T4 or synthetic thyroid hormone. And I was always in like a Kaiser type plan, and fucking Kaiser sucks, HMOs suck. And they really don't want to give you anything except for the standard shit. So I was really fighting for a long time to like get a different medication or switch it up because I still had all the same symptoms and I still felt fucking terrible. I was eventually able to like get a doctor to prescribe me T3 in addition. So I was taking Cytomel, but I was taking like a joke dose, like 5 mcg twice a day. It was just like fucking nothing, I was later able to get my PCP to change that to 25 twice a day because I had been reading that it was a therapeutic dose for fibromyalgia, which is one of the side effects that I have. So I'm about to go into an endocrinology appointment right now and request for natural dissected. And the thing is that currently I have a PPO, and I didn't go with an HMO like Kaiser because even though I pay $1,000 a month for my medication, because I take like Strattera and shit, and that's $900 for a 1 month supply, it's worth it to me to see somebody outside of the system because it's so important for me to try to get this dealt with. I feel like it's something that has been plaguing me my entire life, and I feel like I have terrible symptoms all the time, and I wake up and I'm in pain, and I cannot lose weight. Like when I was 12, I was in middle school and I was 185 pounds, and I was like on the football team and shit. And when, I don't know, by the time I was in high school, freshman year, I hit 235 pounds. So I haven't been under 220 pounds in my entire adult life. I have always been extremely overweight, and I'm not one of those like body positive people like accept yourself, blah blah blah, like fat is beautiful. No, I feel like I'm like being crushed under this weight and I'm dying, like it's super serious and it fucking hurts, and everything sucks, and all of the symptoms I have, fucking super dry skin, brain fog, cloudy issues where I can't finish a sentence most of the time, like my adult ADHD. Like I'm not necessarily depressed, but I am like very irritable. I do get crazy mood swings. I do, have a really shit metabolism. Sometimes I forget to eat. I've gone through phases where I've been really like religious about working out, and I've restricted myself down to 1,200 calories a day because, restriction and shit isn't an issue if I feel like I'm seeing results. Like I was looking at getting bariatric surgery, and I still am. And the thing is that it's like if I get the sleep or something like that and I'm taking in 1,200 calories a day, what's the difference of me doing that before or after surgery, right? So if that was going to work for me, doing a restriction like that should have gotten me results, and it fucking didn't. And what happened was that I was so weak I could like barely get out of bed. All I could do was sleep. If I went to the gym, I would immediately have to come back and go to sleep, and that was like taking my medication. And I have always pushed the limits of my TSH as it is. I usually like my TSH suppressed to like 0.1. That's usually where I feel better, but like I never feel great, and I haven't felt great basically ever. I don't know what it is like to feel like a healthy, normal person because I've never felt healthy or normal. I've always just felt, exhausted, tired, cranky, shitty, I just have so many fucking issues, like the pain is bad. And that's another funny story about Kaiser. Like fibromyalgia is really, really common with women who have hypothyroidism, right? Like those fucking shit goes hand in hand all the fucking time. So does gluten intolerance. And I remember going to I remember going to a Kaiser doctor one time and being like, hey, I've had really bad bowel issues for like 3 years, you know, like I can't have a normal movement, and I'm in excruciating pain and up in tears most nights, and there's something fucking wrong, right? And yeah, the doctor was like, well, okay, we'll do some fucking samples and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, it's not a fucking, it's not a parasite, so, you know, eat more fiber. It's like, yeah, I'm fucking eating fiber. You know what I'm eating? I'm fucking eating, like, wheat and gluten and shit, right? So I did a self-test. I eliminated that. And my life got dramatically better because I was no longer eating this massive inflammatory thing. And, you know, even when I go and I see a doctor and I'm like, hey, can you measure my C-reactive protein, which is measuring your inflammation. Even when I go to a doctor and I'm like, hey, can you go measure this? Like, they, you know, it'll come back at 100, which is pretty fucking high, right? Like, that's a lot of inflammation, and inflammation is what fucking kills you. You know, it's one of the things that really stresses your system and it kills you. And I feel like I've almost already just I don't know what the word is, whatever, like, given up about living a long and full life, because I have all these health problems and I don't know how to fix it, you know? I don't know what to do. I've tried all these different things, and I feel like I always have these underlying problems, and that the results that people get, it pisses me off, right? Because, like, people who eat garbage, people who eat, like, fucking sugar and candy and cakes and drink soda and all this kind of shit that I would never fucking do. I don't fucking drink soda. I don't fucking, you know, like, fucking sit around and eat 20,000 calories a day. So when I'm eating reasonably, when I am restricting my caloric intake, when I'm being active and getting out and doing things, and I see fucking no results, there is nothing more infuriating than that to me. You know, and that's totally independent of how fucking miserable I feel most of the time. I even stopped taking my T4 for a while, and I actually felt better, because when I take Synthroid, it makes me have a really, really hard energy crash about like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. If I take it at like 9, as soon as the afternoon comes, like, I want to sleep more than anything, and then I'll wake up again at like 7, and then I'll go to sleep again at 11, and then I just, you know, there's my fucking whole day wasted. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, I tried to take it, but I tried to stop taking one medication, and that didn't fucking work, and so then I started taking it again, because I was like, well, if I'm gonna go see this fucking doctor, I have to be like, yeah, I take all the meds, and guess what, it's still working. Yeah, thanks, okay. So wish me luck, because I am hoping that I'll get some fucking results, that I can be like, hey, I really want you to give me this drug, and I spend a lot of money for this thing, because I really think that this is important to me, and I don't feel like I want to hear any more excuses about why people can't give me this fucking medication that other people say works for them and works amazing, especially when they have fucking Hashimoto's, and especially when they say that their symptoms are fucking easily managed, you know? It's like you follow people and they're like, you know what, fucking hypothyroidism isn't an excuse, just, you know, fucking I take Armour, I feel great. It's like, oh, great, bro, well, that's fucking awesome for you, you know? If it was, I've already done the process of elimination, you know what I mean? Like, I've already done all these different things. I've tried going vegan. I've tried, like, you know, I've tried Seco, whatever, calories in, calories out, right? Like, it doesn't fucking matter, you know? It doesn't fucking do an ounce of difference. I'm currently 287 pounds, and I feel like I'm dying. And that fucking sucks. So this is the first video I'm making. Maybe I'll make a channel or something. Make a channel and hide it, because I'm so ashamed about, like, actually talking about shit that's important to me. But there you go. Here's TLDR. Fuck my life.